Okay, this is another interview being recorded from Dyslexic Centre of Australia. We are fully aware that it's backwards up there. We don't know how to stop that. We're not trying to make a point. We are recording this on a Mac Air, and that's how they come out backwards. Interestingly, though, Mac Air is designed by dyslexic Steve Jobs, and obviously it's some kind of quirk. We will eventually, I believe they've solved the problem with an iPad, but we haven't got one yet. When we get one, we'll do this on iPad, and it'll all be beautiful. And this is Selin from Kuala Lumpur.
Hello. Right, okay. One of the reasons why I decided to contact you, Dawn, was because of the vast experience and knowledge that you've acquired over the years. Also for the fact that you are dyslexic. I've also browsed through various blogs, internet sites.
You spend your whole life browsing through blogs and internet sites. You've browsed through about 6,000 while you've been here, yes.
And also looked at various programs that
thousands of them.
Yes, I have. Yeah, I have noticed that as well. And they sell various literacy guides and dyslexic courses. One of the things that I found about your program was the fact that it was very informative, comprehensive, and also it was simple and easy to understand and easy to use. And hence also the decision that I took to meet up with you.
Yeah, come all the way from Kuala Lumpur to see me. Isn't that nice?
Yep. And
she's lovely to have around.
Thanks, Dawn.
Invite her to your house any day.
Yeah, and I'll start cooking for you as
well.
Yeah,
and she's a brilliant cook.
Right. Let's talk about your program, Dawn, that's being used at the Dyslexic
Centre. Yes, which I can show you, and it will be backwards. That's a waste of time.
Why did you create this course, Dawn?
Yes, why did I create this course? Well, I came back to Australia. If you've seen the other YouTube one where it's forwards, you'll know that I came back to Australia to resurrect my art career, and I ended up just working with dyslexics because basically nobody else is much and needed to be done. What I taught as many dyslexics as I could get hold of, and then I started assessing thousands of them, and then I started my website, so then I'd get thousands more. And eventually I realised I had to write something that parents could use with their children, because without me needing to come backwards and forwards to me all the time, because basically I haven't got time to teach every dyslexic child in Australia, and I believe there's about 500,000 of them. So I have to develop something that's so simple that parents can use. And basically nobody else had done a simple thing like that. No dyslexic had written a course, so it was always down to me again. So this course is different from everything else. There are no... You'll be pleased to know, you'll be looking at millions of...
Yes,
there are no flashcards anywhere.
I agree with that.
So at least we look at the thousands of things that all have flashcards. Yes, they're beautiful, but they don't teach dyslexics. Dyslexics are just looking all over the place and thinking, oh, well, they're boring. Yeah, this is completely different. I don't know why I'm holding it up. You can't see it. This is completely different from everything else because it's how I learned as a child. It's basically just very, very simple multi-sensory teaching. You see the letter, you hear the sound, you say the sound, you write the letter. So you just print out sheets and you listen to the sounds of the letters, and the child writes over them saying them. And that's how I learnt when I was at school. That's only the beginning of the course. Everything else I've ever published, except for the book on ADHD and Dyslexia How to Win, is also in this. So if you buy it, don't buy anything else. The 3 little booklets. It's got the other phonics course. It's got the typing game. It's got the game for stupid words. Okay. Basically, what I've done is ordinary, good, sensible words, what I call good words, that you can sound out and they spell sensibly. And an example of a not sensible word, an example of a stupid word is once, onke. All good words and sensible words are learnt through phonics, and we gradually build up your phonics skills. And all stupid words are learnt through games and strategies. So they're separated completely in this course until you get towards the end, in which case you get reading sheets. Reading sheets that you read and colour pictures in. So games, there's a lot of games in this course for stupid words, and kids love games and they'll learn anything. They learn so much faster if you play a game. Very simple games. All you have to do, the only thing you need for this course is a printer, lots of paper, a pair of scissors.
Right, okay.
And headphones.
Okay, good. We've looked at the other literacy programs on the websites that's available right now. What is the significant thing that's different?
No flashcards.
That is that is available in your program that will help a child learn?
One of the stupidest things I find in what most courses have is that the teacher has to go on a special course to learn how to use the program.
Okay.
Right? And it's so complicated that I look at them and your eyes go around in circles and you think, my God. They use very long words. They divide everything. They break down English into some kind of scientific, academic way that kids are supposed to understand. You don't need to know anything to use this course. You don't even need to know what a letter sound is. I've sold this course to a lot of families who actually aren't English, whose parents don't actually know how to write in English, and the kids are out here and they have to learn how to write in English. And you even have to know a letter sound. You don't have to know a letter shape. You can just actually print out the sheets, get the kid on the laptop, get the voiceover files, the audio files, get the kid to listen to it. I've even got a picture on each sheet that's referred to in the audio file so that the child can identify itself that it's on the right sheet. You don't have to know anything about English for your child to learn with this.
Right, okay. Thanks, Dawn, for that. What are your plans and what do you hope to do next after this, Dawn?
Well, I'm still writing this. This was originally on one CD, but I've actually added a lot more to it since, and I'm sending everyone a second CD now. But we're also starting to trial it on Aboriginal kids. We found out that most of them seem to be dyslexic. And so eventually I want to have an Asian version, which Selin can market, a Western version, which is the one I've got, and an Aboriginal version. And the differences will largely be in the illustrations, which of course I've done myself, and the phrases, the little illustrations that depict each page. Because at the moment these are all Western kids, and we want Asian kids on the Asian ones and Aboriginal kids on the Aboriginal ones, and doing the things that Aboriginal kids do rather than the Western kid does. And there's some words I think that Asians don't even recognise.
Yes, that's right.
That we have to change. But and then we just have to work out how to market it. Backwards.
Right, okay. It's been wonderful talking to Dawn here this week. And I hope that you visit Dawn's website and look at her programs and use it. It will make a big change, and hopefully the child will also learn from it.
Okay, and if it's teacher proof. Bye.